We usually think of problems as something to run from, something to fix fast, something that blocks our goals, ruins our day, and makes life harder than it already is. But Marcus Aurelius, yes, the Stoic emperor of Rome, saw it differently. He believed that our obstacles are the way forward. That whatever is standing in our path isn't just a nuisance, it's the very thing that advances us. Sound like a contradiction? Maybe. But what if your suffering wasn't just about the problem itself, but about how little you understand it? In Meditations, Marcus wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This idea might make your brain do a double take. How does a blocked path become the path? If a road is closed, how does that help me move forward? Here's the catch. The moment you understand what's actually blocking you, you're no longer stuck. You're navigating. The problem hasn't disappeared, but it's changed shape. It's become a map. Let's take a simple example. Imagine you're driving and you come across a blocked road. You ask yourself, what's stopping me from reaching my destination? The obvious answer is, the blocked road. Now ask, what's stopping me from overcoming the blocked road? The answer? Nothing. I just need a different route. Now the real issue is, what's stopping me from finding another route? Maybe it's your lack of knowledge of the area. So what's stopping you from gaining that knowledge? Nothing. You can use GPS. You can ask someone. Boom, problem solved. Or just like that, the obstacle became a path forward, and all it took was asking the right questions. But let's not stop at roadblocks and maps. What about emotional roadblocks? Let's say someone named Quincy works at a media company and has to give presentations. He's terrified of public speaking. Not just nervous, panicked. His mind goes blank. His heart races and he dreads it. So he asks himself, what's the real obstacle to me presenting? Answer: my fear of embarrassment. Next question: what's stopping me from not being embarrassed? Answer: I care what people think of me. Go deeper. What's stopping me from not caring what others think? Well, I need people to think well of me to survive here. So what makes people think well of you? Meeting their expectations. And what's stopping you from meeting their expectations? I don't know what they expect. That's it. That's the issue. He doesn't know what they expect. So, what's stopping him from finding that out? Nothing. He could ask them or send a survey. So Quincy sends a company-wide email asking what his coworkers want from his presentations. Turns out, they just want a list of the top 10 TikTok trends for the quarter, something Quincy can easily deliver. Now think about how much stress just dissolved. By understanding the actual problem, not the fear, not the vague discomfort, but the root cause, Quincy transforms public speaking from a nightmare into a casual conversation. But not every solution comes wrapped up with a bow. What if Quincy didn't have the TikTok data? Then what? He keeps questioning. What's stopping me from meeting their expectations? I don't have the data. What's stopping me from getting the data? Nothing. I can email someone who has it. Done. And if no one has the data in time? Still not a dead end. Quincy just asks, what's stopping me from changing their expectations? And again, nothing. He can send an email saying the data's not available, but he'll provide something else useful instead. Now his coworkers aren't disappointed, because he managed expectations before the presentation. In each case, he didn't remove the obstacle by force. He didn't avoid it. He studied it. He understood it. And by doing so, it lost its power over him. That's what Marcus meant. The obstacle becomes the way when you stop reacting and start inquiring. When you stop panicking and start asking, what's actually stopping me? And if you keep asking that question long enough, you'll eventually reach a point where the answer is nothing. There's nothing stopping you. You just needed clarity. And the only way to get clarity is through curiosity, not judgment. Understanding the problem doesn't mean everything is suddenly easy, but it does mean you're no longer wasting energy on guesswork, fear, or avoidance. You're finally working with the problem, not against it. Most of our suffering isn't from the problem itself. It's from misunderstanding it, resisting it, or refusing to look at it closely. We want quick fixes, shortcuts, or distractions. But the path forward, ironically, starts right where the problem lives. Stare at it. Break it down. Question it like a detective. And eventually, you'll discover it's not a wall. It's a door. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or stuck, don't just try to push through it or run from it. Sit with the problem. Talk to it. Ask what it's really made of. Because once you understand the problem, you're already halfway to the solution. And that's where real change begins. If you found this video meaningful and interesting, drop a comment below and share your experience. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might find this content useful. And as always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.